Sorry. So I'm on the syllabus here, and I'm gonna click back here. This is part 2 of our audio introduction. We are on the modules page, which is also our home page. This happens to be the same thing. And also, if you click here, it's the same. So I'm going to go to the syllabus, which is our second menu list here. There's a lot of information on the syllabus. It's not perfectly formatted, but it's going to serve its purpose. You can download the syllabus here, get a hard copy if you're that kind of person that really wants a hard copy. I tend to like certain things so that I have the paper next to me and then I can look at the screen separately. So that's just me. You can email me here. You can also use the inbox right here. So that's 2 different ways you can email me. You can call me. That is actually my cell number. If you call me after 3 o'clock Monday through Friday, or really 2 o'clock on Friday, I won't answer it till Monday, okay? You can log on anytime, 24/7, but you're going to get a response Monday through Friday. There's no weekends, okay? I don't work weekends for you guys. I do a lot of grading on the weekends, but I'm not going to email you back and forth. If you've just opened the assignment for the very first time, Friday at 10 o'clock, well, you know that you're on your own. I can't help you at that point. I'm not going to be online. All right. So this explains what we're going to cover in class, discovering the nature of creativity, how various art forms are created, and so on. And this is pretty cool because if you really think about the goals of the class, the outcomes that we're going for, these are some really important things, and it really will help you look at art and understand art in a very different way than you probably do now. Some of you guys have seen artwork previously. That's great. Some of you haven't. When you write about work, you really need to use principles and elements in the language of art and design. Again, I talked to you guys a little bit about that, what was available to you under that first module. This is our required text. That's the little picture of it. That's what it looks like. We are the second edition. There's another link to Norton and Company here. The Bakersfield Bookstore has an unbound edition, 3-hole punch, and you can put it in a binder. I think it might have both now. I'm not sure about that. But make sure you work on this from the second edition. If you purchase another edition and you have the wrong fig number, and you're going to see what that is, again, looking at the first module, that's going to affect your grade. So make sure you have the right book. And I really do use the book. And somebody always asks me, and it just boggles my mind. Okay, materials. You're going to need glue, magazine, scissors for Mutu collage, and colored paint or pencils colored pencils or paint or colored paper for the mosaic project. You don't need all of those. You need one of these 3, pencil, paint, or paper. Weekly lecture, again, 24/7. Make sure you know the due dates. And let's see. Oh, if you do not work for 10 days in this course, you may be dropped. Okay? Some people think, oh, this is a self-paced course. It is not. Make sure you're really aware of that, because self-paced is not something that a college does and can get accreditation for it. You really have to know that there are weekly due dates, and this is a course that you have to keep on top of. Friday, 11 p.m., that is when most things are due, except for the final. I'm going to flip all the way to the bottom here. The final is due on a Wednesday. That is because I have to file grades by the following Monday. And if I have 240 essays to grade, likely I don't have quite that many, but I have to double check all your grades. I have to go through everything. I can't do that if you turn the final in on Friday. But this is a 16-week course. You should have plenty of time to be prepared for the final, but put that in your notifications. And down here is the schedule for all the class and how many points there are in each week. I can fix it. This formatting might show up differently on yours, so I'm not going to fix it right now because it might be okay on your screen. Speaking of calendar, let's go to calendar. Calendar is going to give you, it'll populate all the due dates here. Okay, that's really important. You want to make sure that you know what's coming up. So that's kind of nice. We're in 30608, so that's there. And it's going to tell you what day we are and so on. What the due dates are kind of semi-highlighted there. The other thing you want to do, you want to do your notification settings. Now, did you see where I went? Okay. I am at account, and that has my picture. You're welcome to do that. You can go to profile, and then you upload a picture here, and this is my website. That's my email, in case you wondered. My contact info. All right. Go down to to notifications. All right, and this is going to populate. Now you'll see that I get an email on when the due date is, and I can choose a weekly or I can send daily. That's what these two things are right here. So say I want to know what the due dates are every day, I can do that because I forget a lot. Or I can do it weekly, or I don't want anything. Don't choose it not anything. Choose one of these three, okay? You can get it texted to yourself. I don't really prefer that, so I have it sent to my why does it say cell number? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I send it to my email, but you can do the grading policies, you can do the course content, you can do all kinds of stuff sent to you. You want to make sure you have due dates and announcements and grading. So then you'll get the feedback that I'm going to give you is going to come to you and you're going to get your points. So the most important things here are grading, this one here, announcement, absolutely key because I do send out announcements and I expect you to get them. And sometimes they're corrections on instructions or something like that I didn't catch, or maybe students are complaining about how the video is loading or something like that, and there's a better video or whatever, or the video was deleted. Then the due dates, you want to know about that too. Okay, so that is, if I backtrack, account notifications. There is a screenshot. I'm going to go all the way back here